I only took a quick little video, but we delivered both the saga dressers to this lady. But here is this one, the tall boy, and the low boy. She paid all in $2,425. Super cool. Super happy to have a good home for these. This is pure profit. They were all in $2,425. So we like that. And it was a relatively difficult delivery, which is no big deal. I've done a lot worse. And Billy came to help do that while we went and delivered the couch, then came back, loaded up, and went back again. So all said and done before about like noon this today. So yeah, now we have a bunch more room in the garage for Megan and to come in and put storage and showpieces and whatnot. And she's working on a bunch more at the moment. That super cool. Just in time too, because I don't know if we can record later on, but in the next, like, what time is it? Yeah, the next like 3-ish hours, a fellow antique dealer that we met through Facebook kind of haphazardly, they won out and they're selling a bunch of like old English antique pine pieces for reasonable prices where we can purchase it and still make money. So that's coming up today. So that'll be like the next clip probably after this. So this is what Megan's working on currently. This is the buffet we picked up, I don't know, a couple days ago. And Hunter is so cute. What's he doing? Paw? Thank you. Scratch your belly. So we just went and picked up this piece this morning. I think we might have overpaid a little bit, but we still should be able to sell it for money, for a profit. But we paid $300. We thought it was actually antique, and it clearly is not. As you can tell by some of the hardware, it's definitely vintage, that's for sure, but we thought it was gonna be like much older. Live and learn. So we just went and picked up this table or desk right here, and it's actually an antique pine desk that absolutely stunning, and it'll be a personal piece for Meghan to use and upgrade her current desk. The lady we just picked up this antique pine desk from, we were like loading up in their garage, and she's like, oh my god, yeah, like I follow these people on like Instagram, it's like Miles Merkin something. I was like, Miles Mercantile? Like, that's literally us. That's literally us. She's like, oh my god! Like, cool. I love you guys. Like, you guys do such a good job, and you know, compliment after compliment, and it really, in my opinion, validates what we do. And she's like, you guys should open up shop, like, because we're in a very wealthy area on the southwest part of town. She
has a beautiful house.
Absolutely.
We didn't even know that was her house. And when we drove by, I was like, that's the most beautiful house I've ever seen. And then she was like, oh, yep, that's my house. Because we got confused on the address.
Yeah.
Ugh, really cool.
And now she's like, yeah, like I'm on the hunt for like a 3.5 foot by 4 foot
disco ball
to be like hanging over a dining table, because her dining table room is massive.
Her house is huge. Like, it's like a mini mansion.
And so now we're on the hunt for a giant disco ball for, I think her name was Kelsey, Kaylee.
So cool.
Yeah. So
really great experience.
Feel good moment for sure.
Yeah.
We're just gonna show you what we got today. Starting off with a super cool one. We just went and picked up another antique. This is for sure like 19th century wood and marble. I'll show you when we get home. This is what we just went to go get. We drove out to Sandy, which is about like maybe a 25-30 minute drive for us. What do you think, eh? Cleo likes it. But the story with this piece is the gentleman that sold it to us, his aunt had this when she was born. She's had it, you know, since she was born, and she was born in 1914. And they bought this, I think maybe used or new back then. But this thing is immaculate condition considering its age, besides this little crack that I'm very confident we can fix. And a little bit of veneer chipping, which Megan's getting pretty good at filling that stuff and blending it in perfectly. And this is real marble. Minor crack at some point, but it's very professionally patched. And these knobs are real wood turn screw knobs. So that definitely, these are all hand cut dovetails. So this definitely matches the age of the gentleman's story. And he was saying his family was one of the first pioneers that came over to Oregon. So potentially this came over on a horse and buggy or a wagon. That's what I'm trying to think of. Super cool. Had two big sales from the earlier pickup we did. This one sold, as well as this piece sold already to the same follower. Super cool.